2, 3. Told myself that I leave the world better than I found it. So get up and get going. So grateful, I know it. And it's about time that I show it. Some days are harder and it's okay. That's why we got friends and family. Gotta push through the dark times of life. Yeah, believe in the grass on the greener side. It takes a village to lift you up.
Hey team, we're chilling out literally on the southern coast as autumn is upon us. We've got 3 stops for you in this video to make the southern coast all nice and tidy, but we start off at Colac Bay, a place that we regret moving from. It's about 50 kilometres or so from where we were in Invercargill. We've arrived at Colac Bay. We'll have a look around and find ourselves a spot to park up. We've got some bad weather on the forecast, but right now it looks pretty good. So we've really only got like 2, this is our second to last coastal camping spot. And then we are heading into the Alps, which you can just kind of see up there. I don't know, the GoPro will pick them up, I'll zoom in for you. Then we're going inland. Yeah, so we are under a bit of a weather warning, a weather watch here, down in Southland. The forecast isn't really saying it's going to get too bad, but I guess it's just that warning. But if it is, you'll know. Thanks Dad for the text. I know everyone up the East Coast is probably a bit paranoid about the weather, but definitely want to be careful. Before that bad weather approached, me and Toby thought let's go out for a dive.
We went snorkeling and we got power and mussels, and look how big this is.
It's a big mussel shell, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Tobes, we've been out again. Mate, it's just another world down here, they talk about it, but didn't even have to try. Big mussels, power. From where we're camping here, we did go around the corner where we got this food, but we just had a look in here. Power just in here, no mussels, but whew, I'm gonna miss this place. It's just a really good feeling when you can go out and just grab yourself some free food. It's good. So we've parked ourselves right into this little shack here, so we've got our own little bar.
Happy hour, let's go.
Yeah, bit of shelter from any wind. Although it's actually a really nice afternoon, not too cold either.
I feel like I got the perfect spot, like just cut out from the breeze, mean view.
This was one of those camp spots that we really love, nice and quiet, felt like we were all on our own and we had a great view.
Under the surface, all of the things I couldn't see, out on the edge of clarity, calling the current, felt in the whisper of a tree, carried inside a memory.
The next morning we woke up to some sunshine after only having a few showers through the night. Despite really enjoying this place, we are going to move this morning. We've only been one night here. It is March the 19th. Actually, I don't even know. It's Friday, March the 17th. It's a long weekend and we want to spend a good amount of time at Monkey Bay. Because it's the weekend, the forecast is looking really good. We think it might get busy there. I know that Monkey Island gets really busy. You can camp there for 28 days, so a lot of people probably go and stay a long time. So we're going to move off there this morning so that we can get in there for the weekend. Fridays are often busy days at campsites with people coming in to find a spot for the weekend. So we wanted to make sure that we could get in early so that we could fit, because we are a bit of a larger caravan. It's raining! This can wait. We can stand inside and wait for the rain to stop. Oh.
Was it open?
Yeah.
Told you. Nobody wants to see grassy hills.
What?
Nobody wants to see.
Yes they do, because it's real life. The caravan is often not clean. Man, the weather seems to have gotten wild. The kids have been sitting in here watching a bit of Steve Irwin. Good old Steve Irwin, crocodile hunter. But it's we've got a little break in the rain.
Let's do it.
At this point of locking up, I was really feeling in my gut that we should just stay put, but forging ahead is normally our plan. My only worry is we've got this hill up here protecting us from the wind, and the ocean looks quite nice, but on the other side we'll be on the other side of the hill. Wondering if I regret moving. It's like really horrible out there. At least we were kind of, yeah, we were protected by the wind a bit. Sea's rough, dirty. We almost turned around and drove back to Colac Bay, only about 15 kilometers away, but we decided to stay put with the promise of a good forecast ahead. Alright, we're set up now, legs are down, drying out, just got the heater going in here to try and dry us, I guess, and warm this space up.
Toasties
Kids want cheese toasties for lunch because what?
It's cold.
What are you having?
Toasties are warm. This piece will be great.
Who taught you how to do that?
No one. I love creating this cheese. It's fun. And the pan it goes.
Side? Let's see the good side. Perfect.
It finally started raining and the wind stopped, so we're gonna have a look at Monkey Island.
Summer night, yet a breeze through the trees, flickering fireflies. You remind me of birds that sing. You remind me of my favorite thing.
Yeah, couldn't even last 10 minutes and it's raining again. Look, looks nice on the camera. Uh-oh. It's always a little bit disappointing when you look forward to getting to some of these places, but the weather just isn't playing game. Today was supposed to be nice, sunny, 22 degrees, but this is what it looks like. It's also pretty windy out there, right, Jade? Does it feel sunny, like you should go for a swim? So the forecast tomorrow is for rain, so that's not good either. So I'm going to take the kids for a walk to this place at Round Hill. What is it called? The Long Hilly Walking Trail. We'll go and see. And the reason I'm taking them is because Sophie is currently on like a 40-kilometer bike ride. She's getting fit. She wants to do some of the southern lakes like riding trails, so she's out there training.
Whoa, definitely not for Mum. Uh-oh.
The kids were definitely getting a bit of cabin fever hiding from this wind in the caravan, so it's nice to be in the bush, and it's nice in here too. You can really tell here that they were so keen to get some energy out. I didn't realise this is part of the Tuatapere trail as well, which is the walk that goes from very top of the country all the way to the bluff where we were a few days ago. So we just passed someone actually coming out, very muddy shoes. So the trail that we're doing is kind of a bit of a lollipop. You walk out and there's a little loop to do.
and then you come back in. The Tuatapere trail, I think that goes right up into the hills, and that's where the mud was.
So I guess this walk is a bit of a gold mining retrace your steps. So this is an old water race that they had that's an old water race they would have had for panning or getting water to like pan the gold, I guess.
And the Tuatapere trail also comes through here.
Yeah.
Chasing the stars into the night. I wanna see what I can find.
And then the distances board for those walking the length of New Zealand, all within a few days of finishing their big walk.
What did you think of that, kids?
It was great.
It was good?
It was hilly at the start. Yeah, there's one very steep drop. Definitely don't recommend if you have a sore knee like mum or anything.
Yeah, there's only one kind of steeper section right at the beginning. So if you can get down that, then you'll be good the rest of the way. Lots of Tuatapere walkers, I think they've seen about 7. So washing their shoes off in the stream because they're all muddy.
Everyone, me and Dad are going to go have a look at Monkey Island.
You say my name like you know what
Right, Dad, follow me.
bring, what the wildfire sow. You got seeds in your pocket that steady grow. It's a wild.
Back in the old days, Māori people used to come up here and look for whales in the ocean.
Wrap me up.
Don't know if you can make out the Fjordland National Park, or the start of the Southern Alps is just through there.
While the rain outside is turning.
Our caravan is right there. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right spot for you. Now we're just going to head over to Gemstone Beach. See you there.
Yeah, I think we're going to pack up and leave Monkey Bay. The weather here has not been nice to us. No point sticking around. It's supposed to be snow on the mountains tomorrow. So we're going to head off to Tuatapere, but first let's get to Gemstone Beach.
Man, how good is Riley on the vlog, eh? She's good in the front of the camera. But Monkey Bay is rated for its mussels, although most of the ones that we saw were too small to harvest. But these rocks sure are loaded with them. There's tons of mussels in there. I really wanted to be able to get in the water, but it was just too dirty from the bad weather that we were having.
Definitely are a lot of mussels down here. This part, the tide comes right up over these rocks, but there's a lot down here. Might be a good eating size by next summer when it starts getting busy again. I'm going to guess it's going to start quietening down here now. Today is the 19th of March. Only 2 weeks of daylight savings left, and then we really start getting into some cooler weather.
And then off to Gemstone Beach. We didn't take the caravan with us. There's not really anywhere suitable to park it.
What have you found, Alma?
Oh, some lovely pebbles.
You can't see it.
Mine. Hey Roger in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're at Gemstone Beach and we're thinking of you guys and the trip that you took us to get some gemstones in Boone in North Carolina. So say hi to Henley.
Hi, Henley.
And hey Hudson and hey Steph. Hope y'all well.
Sometimes we take for granted how awesome some spots here in New Zealand are. A Gemstone Beach is pretty special, even if you do have to take some time digging through the gravel trying to find the cool coloured ones. But once we hit the road, we hit this rest area called McCracken's Rest, which we had to stop at. This stop is on our way into Tuatapere, which is where we headed next, a little bit inland, probably 8 kilometres from the coast. And that is a stormy looking sky.
So Bluff's supposed to be like boasting of being like the southernmost point on the South Island, then we're at Slope Point, oh no, this is the most southernmost point. And then McCracken's Rest here is like, oh, this is the most southern point of the highway system. Come on, New Zealand. What's next?
So after leaving Monkey Bay, we've arrived in Tuatapere, which is a lot nicer actually. We've got the country club that we're staying in. You can camp here for free. They got water and it's right next to the dump station. I think we're going to go there for dinner tonight. Oma and Opa are going to shout us, which means they're going to pay. But Oma, what do you think of this spot?
Oh, this is lovely. Much better than that windy beach that we had.
Yeah, look, you still look cold.
Yeah, it's cold, but it's not windy anymore.
This is our first place that we've stayed at that's a free camp, like one of the golf courses or country clubs on the NZMCA app. So we'll see how it all works out. Bad weather in the forecast tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. Who can smell the deep fries? It smells good.
Yeah.
It's been a while since our family ate out, so we really appreciated Oma and Opa's kindness to take us out for a meal. The kids displayed some great behaviour as well, which is always a win. I had this epic feed of wedges with minced beef, cheese, sour cream and sweet chilli.
Time.
Definitely good sized feeds here, recommend.
Yeah, probably. So we've come to this lagoon and there's this caravan over there for some reason. It looks very interesting.
Probably a bit of a fisherman's paradise here. This huge big lagoon, you got a couple of rivers flowing into it. Someone's obviously real keen to camp over here, but look at that, it's amazing all the way down. And then they got the fjordland.
So this is the Tuaiwai Lagoon. Me and Opa and Toby, we were pretty keen on finding a fishing spot, but really we only found some beautiful peace and quiet here at this spot, so we moved on further down the road.
Well, we've come down this little track here and we're going to throw the fishing rods out. It's our last chance to fish. Looks like the pending southerly is out there, going to come our way probably sometime in the next 12 hours.
This is definitely a spot I'd love to spend a week at, just watching, waiting and looking. It's very quiet and peaceful in these parts. We didn't catch any fish, but we decided that we'd head on up to the end of the road, as far as you can go.
This is the end of the road, the start of the Hump Ridge track, which goes along the southern coast. Clearly a few people in here doing the hike at the moment. They'll be in for some stormy weathers. It's 61 kilometres. Would I be fit enough to do that? Would I survive it if I did it in a day? But it's pretty much 320k days to get around. I'm gonna guess you must go up the top of these mountains over here. They do have accommodation here too, the showers, even some food, insect repellent. We've been eating while we've been down here. So just popped into the Foursquare here in Tuatapere to grab a loaf of bread. Didn't need to buy a loaf of bread because they got all these specials. Look, $3.99, $1.69, 99 cents, 99 cents. Oh.
Awesome!
And our kids will eat all of that today, right?
Yep, absolutely. We'll even open this right now.
Well, we got to enjoy most of the day without rain, but that southerly has arrived and she's pretty wet out there now. So we've got a couple of pots of soup on for dinner. Warm our insides. And that cheap bread that we got at Foursquare today, that's going to be what we're going to have with it. Yum! What are you girls doing?
Reading.
Hey horse girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
dry.
So when it rains or it's cold, this is when the kids concentrate most of their time on schoolwork. While we were in Tuatapere, they completed a bunch of their written work and they were able to send it away in the post to be marked.
Well, Tuatapere, we're saying goodbye, farewell. It's got a really good dump station here. It's a good town to actually come into camping. Not a whole lot to do, but yeah, it's a good little stop. And it's really handy when you come across these kinds of things. Recycle centre, so we can get rid of recycling. They even have rubbish just at the dump station there too, where you fill up with water. So anyway, next stop, who knows?
So next time, it's our first proper inland camping spot at Lake Manawai. And this is just the beginning of some awesome locations that we've been camping at recently, which we can't wait to show you. But until then, we will see you next time.